What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Fanatic Journey. So today we went from very much red to very much green. Very exciting day for Lucid. I'm going to break down what actually caused us to go up because it is very exciting news to say the least. And in case you did miss the earnings, I'm going to give you a good summary, Cole's notes of all of that, and my interpretation on a lot of the positive aspects of that. But before I get into any of that, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that said, let's get right to it. So looking at this intraday chart, we had another epic Lucid bounce. We had a little bit more of a sell-off first thing. I did buy in at 1780, so I'm very happy about that. But you can see on the live ticker, we are currently down 1.2%, 13 million as far as overall volume, 43.9 the average, and that is a 6-month average. And also 918,000 shares being purchased by institutions and hedge funds just today alone. So very exciting day for Lucid, especially more so as well. When I say that we were red, we were very much red, down roughly about 7%. So we have bounced back very hard. But when it comes down to it though, it's very exciting news. Looking right here, Saudi Arabia announces $6 billion investment in steel complex Evie metals plant. So not only is Lucid going to have this amazing facility out in Saudi Arabia, they are going to now have access to a lot of the necessary metals for their EV production. So again, eliminating any likelihood of supply chain issues. Very exciting, and anything in regards to Saudi Arabia is definitely going to benefit Lucid, especially more so with the recent news about them having 100,000 vehicles on order, and that is over a 10-year span. So hands down, there's a lot of good things that is coming for Lucid, and especially post earnings. This is the day after their earnings. In case you did miss it, I'm going to give you the Cole's notes. 360 vehicles just in Q1, so that is a little bit lower than people are expecting, but good news did come out because in April alone, 400 vehicles were produced, 300 delivered. So obviously April is outside of the realm of Q1, but definitely that is something showing that we are on the right trajectory, amping up production. And like I've always been saying, all the employees that they hired in February are now efficient and has gone through training and things like that. So that definitely is represented in April's numbers. Very exciting, and shows that we are on, like I said, on the right trajectory. 30,000 as far as customer reservations. They did reiterate their 2022 outlook, so maintaining the 12,000 to 14,000 vehicles. They are also raising prices effective June 1st, so anyone who has reservations has up until that date to convert it to an actual order. So that's very beneficial because that means Q2 is going to have a huge increase in revenue. Better numbers, better for investors, better all around, so that's a good thing. In addition to, they have 5.4 billion in cash, so that's very exciting. In addition to that, I know I keep saying in addition, but still, in addition to that, they are also talking about this. So there was a question posed about Europe and expansions. So he didn't unfortunately say any specific date for the Munich inauguration. I was under the impression it was going to be either the 12th or 13th, but he didn't say anything, and he meaning Peter, but he did say that next week we are going to get updates as far as their Europe expansion plan. So very exciting for Lucid in the long run, and when it comes down to it, I'm a very big fan of Lucid and their expansion. So just that is on a fun note for us to look forward to next week. And a lot of big players are disclosing their 13Fs, so their holdings and what they did with Lucid, either increase, decrease, whatever it might be. So a lot of the big players, meaning PIF, Vanguard, and Franklin, and BlackRock, and a lot of those other ones, Morgan Stanley as well. A lot of big names are going to be disclosing their positions, and keeping in line with Morgan Stanley, because I found this quite interesting. He didn't waste any time, and Morgan Stanley, aka Adam Jonas, did reiterate a $12 price target, and like I said, he didn't waste any time whatsoever. So it is what it is. We can't really change that. He's very bearish and has been always bearish on Lucid, but we are going to prove him wrong in the long run. If you do like a lot of the good content here, take a look at Interactive Brokers. Link is in the description below, and also the comments. Just click on the link and play around. Like I said, it has a lot of good information on Interactive Brokers. I always like to show the sentiment because I like to show exactly what people are feeling. And post earnings, so after hours yesterday, it did turn negative, but it does look like everyone is liking and loving the bounce today. So very exciting for Lucid. And when it comes down to it though, I'm just going to cap it off with some technical analysis. So looking on the actual chart, I have the 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, stochastic, and momentum. Momentum, you can see number of buyers is definitely liking the earnings because they are getting in today. And looking at stochastic, you can see there is a little bit more of a deviation. So red line above the black, that one is a little bit more of a bearish trend. RSI is currently at 39 on the actual chart, lower percentile of the Bollinger Band. We have tried a couple of times to transition to the higher percentile with unfortunately not enough momentum to get us over that, but we did consolidate a little bit today, so I feel that we can easily get over that. And looking a little bit more on the Fibonacci right here, you can see we are currently still trading between the S1 and the pivot, so $17.27 and $20.58. $28.58 is the point to watch for. That is our next thing that we need to get over. But with all that, let me know your thoughts on Lucid in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With all that said though, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.